So, of course, when I was publishing the first one about the Loaches chowing down, one of these 5 went over and boldly squared off with my Pleco for his, and I tried to cancel the publish of the video to YouTube, but it would not let me cancel. Damn it. It was the coolest thing ever. This tiny, bold little loach squared off against my big-ass Pleco for his algae wafer. That one in the back of there. That's the one right there. The agitated, this one right here. He's bold. Because usually the Pleco, I'm not sure if he bullies them, if he's happy he has friends, if he's agitating them, or if he's just curious about them. He comes and hides among the leaves. I'll be looking for the loaches and suddenly there's a big eyeball staring at me. Startles me. Sometimes quite scares me because I'm not expecting that. But yeah, here's my jungle, as I call it. They are Java ferns. Only thing that actually survives in my tank without there being a huge explosion of green water everywhere, and lives. This big guy I call the crawling eye, after the movie The Crawling Eye. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. It's one of the very first plants I put in there. They survived very well among the dark green explosion in my tank. Look, some black tetras. The black ones with the turquoise eyes are emperor black tetras. The stripy ones are also called black tetras. The one right there with the red fins, that's a very pregnant white cloud. I got them as 10-cent feeder fish from Pets on Broadway. First fish to go in my tank. And then of course I got the cardinal tetras. Beautiful cardinal tetras. Right there, see? I forget where they came from. A Pleco came from Pets on Broadway. So did that display. My snails didn't make it, but now they make great display. Emperor black tetra right there with the turquoise eye. On occasion, one of the cardinal tetras will come in and be curious about these loaches, but then I think they're kind of freaked out and they swim away really quickly. They're like, what the heck is that? But yeah, they're still chowing down. Seems like they're getting a little territorial over it now. Now that their bellies are getting full. But you'd think with their bellies getting full, they'd be less territorial. And of course, right now they're being lethargic while the camera's on them. Once the camera gets off, then they'll go back to being all active again. But that's just how it goes. They prefer sand so they can hide in sand. And they're known for, you have to have 5 or 7 in there for them to feel. 3 to 7. 3 to 5 to 7. 3, 5, or 7. for them to feel secure. And I have 5. But they're known like for breeding like wildfire, especially if there's sand. But I don't have sand, I have rocks. They'll breed. That's fine. I'm getting a 55-gallon tank, so I can transfer some of the babies into the 55-gallon tank. And I'm planning on having sand in that tank. I always thought these guys were aggressive, or semi-aggressive. Maybe very happy to find out they were not aggressive at all, except for just a moment ago, squaring off with the Pleco for his piece of algae wafer, which is unlike them. Maybe they're breeding season, who can tell? But that display in the back has plenty of room for them to hide, so in dark places. And yes, they do better in the dark. They're nocturnal creatures. But speaking of which, it's about midnight, so I should be turning the tank light off. But they do well. I cleared it first and made sure with fish people that it was okay to have them in this tank. I did not want them to be uncomfortable at all. Well, as less uncomfortability as possible. I like these loaches, they're very cool. They're like little snake worms underwater. At times you can't tell their ass from their heads. Yeah, that tablet's getting more swollen with water now, getting softer, easier to chow down on. There we go. They weren't this aggressive acting last time I gave them an algae wafer, which was 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. Look at that beautiful creature. And my toes are falling asleep. But it's worth it to get this coverage. Anyway, hopefully nothing. I miss out on. So don't miss out on something else. I turn this off in a moment. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, so I guess it's time to turn it off. I hope y'all enjoy this video as much as I do. I know for a fact I will be watching it, because this is very relaxing watching them chow down. I really wish I could have gotten video of that one being aggressive towards the Pleco for his piece of algae wafer. Well, signing off. It's been 10 minutes.